If you're tired of spending hours on social media and making zero sales, then this video is for you. I'm going to show you Novalya is the go-to platform for prospecting on Facebook and Instagram. In less than 2 years, Novalya has become a leader in the French and German prospecting market. My name is Gatien Labraze, co-founder of this platform and an expert in customer acquisition on Facebook and Instagram. And I'm going to do a demonstration from A to Z, showing you how, without any technical skills and without spending hours on it, you'll be able to automatically prospect the right people. And with this method, the only thing you'll have to do is respond to qualified prospects who want to know more about your business. And take a look at what our clients are saying. I'm going to TrustPilot, which is a site that rates software like ours. We have over 682 reviews. Excellent. A rating of 4.7 out of 5. And on Google, I click here on Google. I'm going to Novalya. We have 188 positive reviews with a rating of 4.9 out of 5. So today, if you want, the platform that delivers real results is Novalya, and that's what you need. But more than just words, I'm going to show you right away how to use it daily to do business. So the first thing to do when you get Novalya is, I want to tell you right away, you can try this prospecting platform for free. You have 14 days that are 100% free to get started and test it out. For that, by the way, there's a link in the description of this video. But first, we're going to start with a complete explanation of how to use it to do business. The first thing to do when you want to use Novalya is to have a nice Facebook profile and a nice profile. Instagram, it can be summed up very simply. For example, on mine here, what we see is that there's already a nice banner. The banner is right here. It's all this space. And you understand in a second that I'm the right person to help you find prospects on Facebook, to turn them into clients on Facebook. So there needs to be exactly the same thing. When a prospect lands on your account, which will happen when using Novalya, they need to immediately think, this is the right person who can help me. That's a key point. It's also essential that you have a nice profile picture so that you're immediately recognizable and people know exactly who you are. It's essential to have a short bio, a little intro here that clearly states what you do, and a few posts that talk about your business. It's essential today not to have dozens of posts because, as you'll see with this method, you don't have to post every day because actually Novalya will bring you prospects. It's not your posts that are going to attract prospects. It's the prospects that will bring in Novalya. They will look at your posts afterwards. The method is completely different. The only thing you're going to have to do is a few clicks in the morning and respond to qualified prospects. Then they will ask you questions about your product, your service, your opportunity. All right, how does it work? We're on Facebook. I remind you, a nice Facebook profile is really essential. You can go to the site called ComeUp. I'm putting the link in the description of this video. You're going to find professionals, designers who can create a professional banner for you. The idea is that when someone lands on your profile, they immediately think, this is the best person to help me. Now, how do we do it? First, we're going to go on Facebook and we're going to look for groups where your future clients are. So I go see coaches, I go see therapists, I go see people who do VDI. So I'm going to go into a group of coaches. I randomly type in coach. Business, for example. Business coach. I confirm. Down at the bottom left, there's a little button. Group, I click on it. And there I have all the groups where it says business coach, personal development, business passion, 3,500 people. I have 70 mutual friends. ITK, coach, business, entrepreneur, public. So this one, I don't have many mutual friends in it. So I'm really interested in it. But on the other hand, there are really a lot of people. 10 posts a day, that's interesting. You see, when you're here, it's really the time to prospect. You need to take a little time to search. What I like is groups, for example, when there aren't too many people in them. So there are 54,000 people. I think that's a lot of people. 2 posts a day, that's good. It's that the group is active. On the other hand, I have 70 friends. That's a lot. Here, the group has 54,000 people in it. That's a lot, but there are still 10 posts a day and I only have 10 mutual friends. So I'm going to join this one. I'm going to go prospect in it and see what it offers. For me, an ideal group is one where there are 3,000 or fewer people in it, where there are several posts a day, and every time there are posts, there are comments on them. So really, when you're prospecting, when you're looking for groups, I invite you to do this little search, to click on it and see when someone makes a post, does it get attention? A post that relates to the name of the group, because there are groups where there aren't any, and also see if there are interactions. The more interaction there is under the posts, the more alive the post will be, and people will be engaged. So they're likely to respond to all your messages. I'm going to take this one. There are 21,000 and there are 3 mutual friends. We're still looking a little bit, 12,000 people, 2 posts a day. And I have no mutual friends in it. I've never seen that. That's very, very rare. Great. Here, the same, 27,000, 10 posts a day. Interesting. So I'm going to join this one. I'm going to join. So that's how we do it. I click here, I go to people in the group here, I scroll up a bit, and the mutual members here, I click and there, I've saved it. As a group, okay, by clicking here, I saved it on my Novalya. So I'm going to show you directly Novalya, which is the platform you can access for free, as I mentioned. I refresh the page and you'll see that the business mentorship group, okay, it's right here. Okay, I'll be able to prospect in this group. I click here. Now, how to prospect in this group? I need to send a message. What am I going to say? Very simple. Here, you already have some pre-recorded messages, templates. Look, you click here and make sure to set it to French here. And there you have about 30 templates. These are different templates depending on the different situations. You can prospect in a group. You can ask for feedback on a post. There are plenty of different prospecting ideas. Here, I let you pick from all these groups. As for me, I'm going to show you, I'm starting from a blank page. For example, here, I'm going to say to the person, I saw you in a business group. Tell me today, are you still an entrepreneur or how long have you been an entrepreneur? What exactly is your business? I would like to get in touch with entrepreneurs who have the same mindset as you. I write 1, 2, 3, or even 4 different messages in this spot. Once I've validated these messages, it's Facebook prospecting. I click on prospecting, Facebook, and what's crazy about the messages, I forgot to tell you, is that look, I'm going here, I click here, and there it will automatically insert the person's first name. Look, for example, it says, hello. You click on first name, and it will automatically insert the person's first name. Magic. So here you write at least 1, 2, or 3 messages to connect with this person. You validate here. I didn't do it. I'm closing here. Except that you have the templates, and soon we're going to use AI for creating messages. See you soon. So now I'm going to choose a message that I've previously saved. For me, it's about inviting people to a group because my strategy here is to reach out to coaches and guests in a semi-group. To give them information saying, oh, I saw you in a coaching group, by the way. I've created a group where I share lots of winning strategies for you. Click here to join this exclusive group. Very simple. So I click here. I chose the group. I chose the message. I click on next. Here, it's the number of people you will be reaching out to during this campaign. You saw it well. Yes, you can reach out to up to 50 people in just a few clicks. Here, it's the speed that Novalya will set between each time interval, between each message sent. And that's why with Novalya, by following our strategies, you have no chance of getting blocked by social media. Because here, you can spend more or less time and you have varied messages that get sent out each time. So, for this example, I'm going to set 5 messages, I'll set it to fast, and we'll move on to the next step. If you decide to reach out only to men, you click here, only to women, or both. What's really important is that you'll also be able to set keywords. So, when I'm reaching out in these groups, I could easily say that I don't want to talk to love coaches, only business coaches, or not to therapists, but just to coaches. Really, with the keywords, you'll be able to specifically target who you want to talk to. Okay? Creating keywords. You see, you click here in the library, creating keywords. It's extremely simple. Reaching out again or not, the same people. So the people you've already interacted with, if you want to follow up with them or not, I say no. Here, it's to put them in a group. From the moment you reach out to someone, they will automatically be placed in a group so you can follow up with them later. In my outreach message, I don't put them in a group at the beginning. I click here and there. I click on Start Novalya. So did you see how it was a little bit simple? Facebook group, I click directly on your Facebook profile. There are buttons, Novalya. You click on it and it saves it on Novalya. You write 3 messages, you confirm, and it's done. And there, Novalya will automatically reach out for you. While Novalya is starting the outreach, I'm going to show you how to do exactly the same thing on Instagram. So I'm going on Instagram, and on Instagram, you have several options. So just a reminder, on Instagram, it's the same, a nice photo, a nice little description here. What's really important is to have 3 or 4 posts here where you talk about your activity. That's the main thing. Okay. Now, how to reach out on Instagram? You have several options. First option, you reach out to all the people who use a hashtag. So all the people, for example, who use the hashtag Business Coach France, I go here, I click on Add to Novalya. You see, I have this little button. I click on it and it will do the same as before. It's going to save this hashtag on my platform. Okay? On Novalya, a hashtag, but it's not over. If I want, I can even reach out to the 72 people who like this post. Still just as simple. On my Instagram, there's this button. I click here and it will save the 72 people who like this post. Just imagine the power of the message saying, I see that you liked Claire's post about the 25 tools to make a living from your online coaching. Tell me, would you be interested in knowing the 26th one, which I think would be the most effective? It's very simple. And that we've sent personalized messages to 72 people. You're going to see some responses. Someone who sends recipes from LCI, someone who talks about coaching, you talk about taxes. It's just crazy. So I've saved it. I can also reach out to all the people who follow. Clear? So I'm going to show you, but I'm not going to do it. I click on add to Novalya. Look, it's saving this profile. I can also reach out to all the people who like the reels. In any case, for example, the 28 people here, I click here. And every time you see on Instagram, you have little buttons, you click here and it will save these posts, these reels, these hashtags, or these accounts so that you can then launch a prospecting campaign on it. All right, now let's head over to the platform. Here, do you see? Novalya is launched. He sent a personalized message with Celine's name to Celine because she is part of all the targeting I've set up regarding the group she was in. It was a woman and the keywords I decided on. Okay, friend requests plus a message that will arrive in a few seconds. Okay, that's done. It's for Facebook. You see, it's easy. It runs automatically. You can do something else while Novalya is running. Now, let's go back to the platform. All right, I stopped this prospecting and I'll show you Instagram. So, we're going back to prospecting here. We're going to prospect on Instagram. And here you can see I have the post I showed you earlier. Here, there are 72 likes. There, it's written. Set you up. I have Claire's follower. I have her hashtag. That should be here. Hashtag left business France. It's here. Okay. So I have her post, her hashtag, and her profile. I'm going to choose, for example, to prospect people who like this post. Okay. As usual here, I have the messages that I've already saved. Either you create your message, you take a template, or you start from a blank page. Soon I'm going to take a message at random. Here, I click on next. And there, it's exactly the same strategy. Up to 50 people, you'll be able to get in touch with them. 50 people. Here, you decide to either just send the message or also follow this person on Instagram. And there, as usual, you have the time space between each message. We're going to just send the message 5 quick. All right, let's go. Are you retargeting the same people? There are so many people on Instagram that I don't want to retarget the same people. I'm not going to use the CRM right away. I will show you right after how the CRM works on Instagram and Facebook. Because today you're going to contact, for example, 50 people a day on Facebook and 50 people a day on Instagram. You're going to get dozens and dozens of responses afterwards. But it's not just anyone who will respond to you. These are all targeted people. I remind you that you go into groups where all your future clients are. So all the people who respond to you are your future clients. So here you see Novalya prospecting on Instagram. He looks at the different profiles. He's looking at all the profiles. Okay. He's looking at the best ones that are most suited to your specific request. And then he's going to send them a personalized message. Okay, I'm going to stop prospecting. You understood how it works? And I'm going to show you a bit of the CRM. Once you have dozens and dozens of people responding, you will need to do a follow-up, which is very, very important in prospecting because having a lot of prospects is good. But if we don't follow up with them, it's useless. What you need to know about sales in general is that it's a number and it's been really verified. We have about seven contacts with a person before making the sale. Yes, 7 contacts. You will need to interact with these people at 7 different moments before turning them from warm prospects into clients, because if they respond, it means they are warm prospects. So here you have the Facebook CRM and the CRM Instagram. It's exactly the same CRMs, except here you have all the prospects coming from Instagram and Facebook. And on the other CRM, the Instagram CRM, you have all the prospects coming from Instagram. Okay, when you start, the first thing to do, I think here, it's about turning future clients into clients, the people who are waiting for a promotion. I have a lot of people entering this CRM waiting for a promotion who tell me, yeah, it's a bit expensive, I'm going to wait a little. And as soon as there's a promotion, boom, I send them a message. I have my clients because sometimes I have offers to follow up on. So I put all my clients in one category. I have a weight loss category too. I did a Zoom for a team that we developed. I explained to them that if you sell creams, you sell a lot of different things. You need to have a group of clients who use your creams, a group of clients who are into diets, and a group of clients who are dealing with hair loss. Because based on these groups, you will be able to re-engage these customers based on their needs. For example, someone who is focused on weight loss, if you send them a message about a promotion for wellness creams, you can craft a tailored message saying, I know you're with me for weight loss, but I have a great opportunity on creams today. Are you interested in checking it out? Because if they are already a client, there's a good chance they'll want to trust you for other products. But for that, you need to communicate with them. Are you interested in discovering it? Because if they are already a client, there's a good chance they'll want to trust you for other products. But for that, you need to communicate with them. Okay? So first, tag based on your business. Tag based on your clients, those who want to become clients and those who are still thinking about it. Establish a strategy. I have clients to follow up with, those waiting for promotions, current clients, and future clients. I have partners too. How do you create an internship like that? It's extremely simple. You click here, you enter the name. Earlier, I mentioned client facial care. We're going to create it. Facial care, I'm choosing the color. I click here. I can even add some little emojis if you want a bit more cheerfulness. I love adding little emojis. It's definitely a bit more lively. There you go. I added. You click on add, and there you go. You have the new box added here. Okay. Facial care. So it created the question mark points because of the emojis. If you move it just a little further away, you won't have the exclamation points in there. There. I click customer, facial care, setting a day. Okay, you saw creating an internship. It's very, very easy. Now, how to put people in the internships and how to use them. Well, we're going to start on Messenger. Okay, I'm on my Facebook. You see here and there. Look, hop, there's Celine. You saw she received a message. I'm not going to click on it. The message is top secret. So I'm not clicking on it, but you saw she received a message. I click here and I'll be able to tag her. Okay, let's say Celine replied to me. Let's say, yes, I would like to know more. There, I can click on her as a future client. And starting tomorrow, even from today, as soon as I see that she sends me a little message, since she's a future client in prospecting, she replied to me regarding the signal I sent. So she's interested, okay, regarding the message I sent. So I want to reply to her quickly. It's very important for me to get it quickly so I can be responsive. I have my clients, I have my super clients, I have my future clients, I have my promo waiting list here. Really, I classify everyone so I can keep track. But much more than that, what exactly is follow up? I'm going back to Novalya. I'm going into future clients. It's right here. And every time someone comes in here, they enter my pipeline. What exactly is my pipeline? Here it is. It's the one that just arrived. I tagged her today. For me, in my sales strategy, okay, when someone arrives, the future client who replies to me, as long as I'm chatting with them, they stay in yes because I'm happy they replied to me. At some point, I'm going to talk to her. Talking about business, do you want to do more business? How so, etc. Okay, I have a video to show you. Let me explain a little bit about how I work. Are you interested in seeing it? She tells me yes. What do? I take Celine, I put her here, and I send her the video. And I know that all the people who are here, they're in send video. I need to follow up because I sent them my prospecting video. So tonight, tomorrow, as soon as she has seen the video, I'm going to get back to Celine and I'll say, listen, Celine, what did you like the most? And from that moment on, I'll be able to put her in medium follow-up. So someone who tells me, oh yeah, maybe. Someone who says, oh yeah, go ahead. Let's do a Zoom. Explain to me how it works. What's it about? Your prices. Or someone who says, yeah, I'm starting right away. And then boom, it's time to set up an appointment. And as soon as she starts, I move her to client. You also have this strategy. Look, for example, I have all these people in follow-up. Hot. I could click here, action, send a campaign. And for example, telling them there's a promotion, I'm inviting you to a webinar. And to all these people, I'm going to send them a personalized message. Okay, inviting them to a webinar, to watch a video, to see additional information. All of this is done very simply, you see, automatically. This is the CRM. It's extremely powerful because yes, you'll have everything just like me. Dozens and dozens of hot prospects, warm prospects, and new clients using Novalya on a daily basis. And you have exactly the same thing on Instagram here. And what I love, for example, I'm here and I see my people who are watching a video. I'm not going to click on it because these are profiles. They're a bit, they're prospects, but I'm going to show you how I do it. I click on the little button here and it will open a messenger for those 4 people to whom I sent a video. And look at what it's going to give. I click here. Let's give it a try. So I go to their profile, messenger, I click and I go to their profile. So I take my partner's profile. I pick a post at random. All right, look. A post. I really like this one. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm not taking the time to read it, I'm just going to choose a post that I like. The photo is stunning. I'm going to set the size to medium. All right, okay. I didn't even read it. Oh, I had already commented on it. Oh, well, yes, that's why I like it. You really have a talent for turning mistakes into learning opportunities. It's an admirable quality that has surely helped you succeed despite the challenges. Let's keep going down this path. You're on the right track to success. Did you see that? I've already commented on it here because in fact this photo is just beautiful. So I'm going to send her something anyway. She'll be happy, but just take a look. The quality of the message compared to the other messages you see, they're nice, but it's just a great share. Thanks. I gave her a real comment. And that's why your prospects will respond to you. That's why your prospects who are watching your videos and whom you're following will say, this coach is great, this therapist is awesome. He really took the time to read the post I made to give me a real response. And there, you elevate your leadership, you boost your self-esteem in relation to your prospects, all of that in just a few seconds. This is the AI with Novalya. You can even use it in a group. I also use it in groups. Sometimes I go into groups. Look, here, entrepreneur, group. So Novalya in the entrepreneurs group. Either I do it like I did earlier. Look, I press comment and I quickly comment on each of the posts. It takes just a few seconds. Either I click here. I decide to have Novalya randomly select the last 10 posts and send them a personalized message based on all of that. And what's going to be crazy is that, in fact, the 10 people who posted here are entrepreneurs. If they posted here in the Entrepreneurs Network, they're entrepreneurs and they're going to be thrilled. When they see one of my messages where I've taken the time to respond to everything they've said, they're going to say, oh yeah, he's great. They will click like, they will respond to this message. There we go. Contact made. That's what they do, making contact. And on top of that, there's a good chance they'll check out my profile or see what I'm doing. But in any case, it's about making contact with entrepreneurs. I sell to entrepreneurs. I'm in a group. I might even be the only one sometimes to respond with a nice text. What they do right away is they take the time to check out my post, thank me, and we connect. And it's the best way to connect with prospects, for example, through a comment. And you can only do that with Novalya at this speed. Because yes, making comments with AI at this speed without copying and pasting only exists with Novalya. You can also go on Instagram. You go on Instagram, look at the post from earlier. You click here and leave a comment. In just a few seconds, it's done. You go to a Reels, you leave a comment. You go anywhere every time. Look, there are the Novalya buttons here, so you can leave a comment. Okay, and it's that simple. What really allows you to quickly make comments. And we all know how it goes. After having made 3 or 4 real comments to Claire, what is she going to do? She's going to respond to me. She's going to see who I am. She's going to look for me. We're going to get in touch. Can we talk? Business. So you saw at Novalya, there's prospecting, like we saw earlier, with the software that goes exactly into the groups, on the hashtags, on the posts, and sends personalized messages. So it's really a direct approach through messaging, but you also have AI, as I showed you, which is an indirect and highly fruitful approach. Why? Because you only have one message, okay? A comment on a post they've made. People who make posts rarely get comments. When they get comments, they're actually happy. So you have an approach that is just incredible. Simply, we go through a little bit. Potential social networks by marking comments. And Novalya has even more systems for prospecting. Today, you might have 100, maybe 200, maybe 1,000, maybe 3,000 followers. These are people to whom you can also sell your services. If they've been following you for a while, there's a good chance they're interested in what you do. How do we get in touch with them? The best time to do it is on their birthday. Well, look at what we've set up on Novalya. You click here, you go to prospecting, Facebook, Instagram, wishing birthdays. You click here, you click on direct message. I always send a message 2 days later. You can do it on the same day, a day later, or 2 days later. You select the birthday message. For me, it's always 2 days late. I click here and it will send a personalized message to all the people who had their birthday 2 days ago by saying, hey, Jerome, I saw that it was your birthday 2 days ago. I'm sorry, I forgot you. I wish you a happy birthday. How are you? Because in fact, on the very day of his birthday, Jerome, he had 20, 30, 40, 50, or even 100 people who wished him a happy birthday. My message would have gotten lost in the mix. By sending a message, like I showed you earlier, it's as simple as that. 100% of the people respond to me. And what do I do after? Oh yeah, how's it going? Actually, we never really talked much. What do you do for a living? Oh, well, I actually help coaches. Where are you in your business? So in addition, with Novalya, you will be able to get back in touch with all the people who follow you on social media. So if you want to do business, what you have to understand is that with our values, you have seen it clearly. I was going to have dozens and dozens of people responding to you every day, but not just anyone. The targeted people who will be interested, because otherwise you wouldn't have responded. Now, how can you take advantage of our values? It's very, very simple. In the description of this video, you have a link where you can get started. 14 days. 100%. Free to start and try the platform for these 14 days. We're also going to offer you a one-on-one Zoom. A one-on-one Zoom. If you're alone with another expert, they'll take an hour to guide you on how to get started properly. I really encourage you to take advantage of this Zoom. It's a value of 60 euros that we're offering during your 14-day 100% free trial. We're really here to support you because we know that the people who use and promote our values every day, they do business. You still have a few questions, you're hesitating. Should I do it? Should I not do it? Even if it's free, I encourage you to book an appointment right away, even before starting your 14 days. You can schedule an appointment with one of our experts using the second link in the description of this video. When you arrive on Zoom, our expert will answer your last questions in order to assist you, at best, to see if Novalya is the right solution for the growth of your business. So, just a reminder. 1, click on the first link and get started right away. It's 14 days, 100% free. Second option, you make an appointment with one of our experts and he will answer your last questions to see if Novalya and the tool you need to generate additional income and sales in your business. In any case, I wish you all the success. I encourage you to get Novalya right away to find your future clients on Facebook and Instagram.